An energy company wants to expand its storage capabilities for its wind farm in northwest North Dakota. Lindsay Miller breaks down the proposed project and reports on concerns from the public.
Burke County residents could see a new energy storage facility near Columbus. Northern Divide Energy Storage, LLC, is looking to build a roughly 20-acre, 100-megawatt facility. The site would include up to 129 battery storage containers. Energy from the company's nearby wind farm, which is roughly 10 miles south of Columbus, would be stored in the LG lithium-ion batteries for later transmission. A rep with NextEra, the parent company for Northern Divide, says the facility will help with the need for more power.
To help meet growing demand for reliable capacity and to alleviate congestion on the grid while utilizing already existing infrastructure.
Nearby landowner Daryl Dealey shared concerns of road signage near the site.
On Highway 40, there's probably 50 trucks, crude oil trucks, water trucks per day.
He also asked if the company would conduct a soil test before construction to know the long-term impacts of the site. Hank Fransden, an area farmer and business owner, expressed excitement for the proposed facility.
Our little business has really gotten a boost from the wind towers when they started the whole wind tower project.
The project's estimated cost is roughly $130 million. Construction will begin this spring if the commission approves the proposal. In Burke County, I'm Lindsay Miller, reporting for your News Leader.